As well. We are live in the studio. This is Big Don Production presenting WJRG and Sports Talk. And my man, Big Don. What's up, my brother? God bless.
Basketball, football, and baseball. That's what's up.
Kendall T, what's up, my brother? Every moment move.
Every moment move. Basketball, football, baseball. There are other sports out there. There's boxing, there's MMA, martial arts and stuff. Even have some martial artist guys listening right now.
All right, you guys watch your ball. We got the legend to my right. What's up, legend?
Everything's beautiful, brother.
Everything is beautiful. And all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm glad, brother, you were safe with that hurricane. My one and only brother, Henry Green III. What's up, my brother? God bless.
Good. How's everybody doing this evening? New York City is rocking with all the sports right now.
I know. They got the Yankees, the Mets, and they have the Liberty.
All right, and also, I want to thank those that's watching us on television. This is our first live broadcast, and this was a dream that Pastor Big Don said. Pastor Big Don and myself, we talked about this from the beginning. My brother, the legend Bruce. I told you guys, God's going to bless us to be on our television, have our own television network. So we're going to make other plans as well. So a Bishop's so excited that he wants to do sports all the time now. That's how excited he is. And he want to do it Saturday. He want to do it Saturday when we're doing the dry run. Yeah, I said, no, wait till Tuesday. So
he's ready to go on right there and there.
He's ready.
And the television outlet also provides us with an opportunity to reach the community in ways in which we weren't able to when it comes to radio. You know, we'll be blessed to be a blessing. There'll be things that you'll see on the TV that you will not have seen because you're hearing us. So we're praising God for that.
And also we have the legend sports reporter, Bob McCormick. He's going to be calling in as well with our sports update. But let's get started, man, because we know an hour go by real fast. And I don't want to keep you guys here all night because we can have some fun. Henry, let me start with you, brother. Former UConn 2016 women's basketball championship teammates Breanna Stewart of the Liberties and Nafisha Collier of the Minnesota Lynx are squaring off in the WNBA finals. How say her name again? Nafisha Collier in one game led the Minnesota Lynx from an 18-point deficit to win 95-93 in overtime. The New York Liberty win game 2, 80-66. The series is tied 1-1. Who you guys are picking to win this series, the Lynx or the Liberty? Henry, start with you, bro. It's your topic.
I'm picking New York because New York should have been at the 80-point lead. But Minnesota's one of them scrappy teams. But they played the next 2 games in Minnesota. I expect it to split. Then I expect in New York when they go back home, I bet be up 3 games to 2, or 2 games, or 2 games to 2, or 2 games, whatever it is. And they'll win in New York.
All right. Okay. Go ahead, Kendall. What you think, bro?
I'm agreeing with you. I think they're going to split it in Minnesota, but I think they're going to play it out New York. I'm going with New York. I'm also going with the fact that Breanna Stewart is laying down a legacy as far as being one of the single greatest athletes we've ever seen. I mean, this young lady came to UConn and said, I'm going to win 4 straight championships, and won 4 straight championships. She won a championship with the Storm, and she may be bringing New York their first ever championship, and they're one of the inaugural teams for the WNBA. So this is a big story. This is huge. This is huge for New York.
Okay, legend.
Yeah, I go with
Please announce yourself.
You know, they seem to have a better team, you know, with Stewart and Brian Inescu.
Inescu, yeah.
They're tough, man. But it's going to be good, though. It's going to be good. I think it'll go the distance.
You think, all right, Big Don.
Well, everybody got to sort of like go with the Liberty, but don't underestimate the Lynx one bit, because when they was down at 18 points and they made that comeback, you talk about scrappy. I have never seen nothing like it.
That was the most
Breanna
exciting
Stewart,
game.
you know, sure, she's number 1, but she did miss that layup.
Yeah,
she did miss that layup. That cost her.
She's actually number 2. Asia Wilson's number 1.
Well, she's number 2.
Wow.
You know, they said pressure bustle pipe.
or pressure can make diamonds.
So even though we all feeling like New York, I'm not going to underestimate the Lynx at all, because they want it bad. When you scrap like that, you want it bad.
Well, I can tell my wife that we got to watch one of them games.
Oh, man, they're excited, Jerry.
Go ahead, Larry. Welcome to the show, brother. Larry Pearson, all the way from Maryland. What's up, Larry? We're talking about Breanna Stewart.
But the next 2 games are in Minnesota, so the Lynx got a lot to prove. They got a great team. Everybody think the Liberty going to take it, but I don't It's closer than everybody thinks. It's a lot closer.
Okay. So who you guys picking, man? Can you start with you? Who you picking again to win the series?
Liberty, New York.
Who you got, Ken?
New York.
Then when New York goes back home, they're gonna close it out.
And I'm agreeing with that.
Who you got, Don?
Even though I'm picking New York and listening to Larry, I had said it earlier, Larry, don't underestimate the Lynx. They still can win this thing.
All right. Bruce, what's up? Well, who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Liberty.
Going with the Liberty. And Larry, who you got again?
I don't want to go with the Liberty, but on paper, they look like a better team. But I'm gonna go against the odds. I'm going with the Lynx.
Wow. Right. Okay. Well, if I can make my pick, I haven't watched the game, so it's hard for me to pick them. I haven't watched them. But since y'all go with the Liberties, I'm going with Liberty. I'm gonna jump out the bandwagon.
Hey, Jerry, the girls play. They play a passing game. Side shot.
Hey, Larry, there's nothing wrong jumping on the bandwagon. Right?
Then Larry go with them Philadelphia Phillies two over the Mets. One he the one talking about they got the better
yes,
team.
He did. Yes, he
Larry,
did.
Okay, he's calling you out on TV.
Man.
He's calling you out on television.
What's that?
Forget about that. Your Philadelphia Phillies over my Mets.
No, I do not about
No. Yes, you did. You said they're not even in the same class. I got it on tape.
Philly.
I got it on tape. I can rewind it.
Actually, nothing about the Philly.
Yeah, you said they asked everybody who they thought gonna win that series, and you said Philly got the better team, and they definitely gonna win.
Oh, you talking about baseball?
Yeah.
You got me. You got me right. You got me. You got me.
Trying to help you get rid of that amnesia. That's a bad case of amnesia.
And the thing with
that's
baseball,
old age.
the last teams that are left are the ones that are spending the most money.
Okay.
LA and the Mets are 1 and 2, and the Yankees are like 3. It's all about money in baseball.
Okay. All right. So speaking of baseball, Henry, one of your topics in league championship playoffs, the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the New York Mets 9-0 in game 1. And the New York Mets beat the Dodgers in game 2, 7-3. The series is tied 1-1. Who you guys picking to win this series and go on to the World Series? Kendall.
This is a win-win situation. The reason why I think the Yankees are going to come out the American League. That's what I think. And I think if you get Los Angeles, you're going to have Tani versus Aaron Judge, who's slumping in the American League, but it'll be must watch. But if you get the Mets in there, then you got the Subway Series, which is also must watch. So because I'm on the East Coast, I would want the Mets to win, but I think LA is going to win. They have a better team, and they got the better player in Ohtani, who hasn't gotten hot yet, but he will. So I'm going to take Los Angeles versus the Yankees in the World Series.
Now,
Put this on.
So now, basically, let me say now that is Magic Johnson. He's still the owner of the Dodgers. One of the owners.
He's got some money in there.
Got some money. Wow,
yeah.
So I'll be big for Magic. Man.
Yeah,
I mean, if they win the World Series.
I think Matt.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
He's done something.
Wow.
Magic,
I really feel the Yankees because I didn't follow neither one of those underdogs.
Okay.
I always liked the Dodgers, though.
Right.
Back in the day, especially when Magic won it. When I really started liking it. I'm just take the Dodgers off my head.
Go ahead, my brother. Or did I get you, Bruce?
The Yankees.
Yeah, but you know who I'm going with.
Who you going with?
You're going with the Mets.
Going with the Mets.
I'm going with the Mets. I think it's going to be a nice Subway Series.
Okay, a Mets and the Yankees. Okay,
And the Yankees.
that'll be good. Go ahead, my brother. Who you got?
New York Series, but I think
Wow. Okay. Bishop, welcome. What's up, my brother? God bless you. All the way in Maryland as well. You and Larry, man. We're talking about the Mets and the Dodgers, man. The series tied 1-1. Who you guys picking, man, to win that series, Bishop?
You already know who I'm going with. We need not discuss
Hey,
it.
Bishop, you on the conference line?
No, I'll come on the conference line if I need
Go,
to.
Larry, then I'll get back with you. Go ahead, Larry.
Hey, everybody, the Mets and the Yankees is a great story, but that's not going to happen. Because LA, LA stand still. You know, you forgot about LA, you know. They've been playing all year.
So who you got, Larry?
Everybody been playing all year.
And by the way, they got the experience, and they're going to take it.
All right.
Bishop to turn something.
Bishop, you got to turn something down, Bishop.
You got something up too high.
Something up too high, Bishop.
All right,
Okay.
let's try this. How we looking? How we looking now?
That's great now, Bishop. You was doing good. We're doing good. All right, Bishop, what you think about the Dodgers and the Mets? Who you got, bro? In the
Larry, I'm gonna order you a bottle of Malox or something because you may be a little constipated. You better go with the Mets, man. See, I'm trying to tell you, okay? I mean, yeah, the Dodgers, Otani's hot, but Lindor is hot. Alphonse, I think his name is heating up. You better pay attention because this Mets pitching staff ain't about to play no games. All right. So I'm leaving.
I thought that was them squeaking. That was you turning the music off.
No. It ain't gonna happen.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, wait a minute. I'm going like this. I expect to be 4-1 when the smoke clears. I'm expecting the Mets to come home with a World Series. I'm expecting the Vikings to come home with a Super Bowl. I'm expecting the Rangers to be in the playoffs, and of course, I'm expecting UConn for the 3-peat. You know, the only one I might.
I didn't expect to get you started like that.
Listen, he's starting off with the Minnesota Vikings.
Only one I might lose might be the Knicks have a shot at it, but it depends on how well they play and can they get to the Eastern Conference Final. So I might go 4-1. Let's just pay attention. You see all that?
You might be 0.
Hey, Larry, you see all that purple smoke back there? Let me sing you a song. Purple haze, purple haze.
Hey, Bishop.
Really?
I'm
going with the Mets. I'm hoping for a Subway series. I really am. Seriously.
Okay. It's possible.
Remember, the Mets started out slow. They're hot, but I think now they're gonna fizzle out at the last minute. What?
Only Don.
The last minute.
Hey, I'm so happy Don said that. I was beginning to think there was something wrong with him. Now I know he's okay.
You've been listening to Larry too long.
Listen.
Hey,
we all know.
we ain't talking about Dallas. We ain't talking about Dallas.
We can definitely talk about Dallas.
You notice I tried to steer you away from it.
Listen. I'm going to start a whole lot of trouble because I feel like starting trouble. But haven't the Dallas Cowboys lost the last 4 home games and they were down by like 20 points at each half of the home games?
That's crazy.
And let me tell you something. And them purple guys up there in Minnesota, are they still undefeated? And, I'm feeling really good for Bishop, and I got this young man, Scott Boyd, man. These are Minnesota fans, and you know what? They have never won a Super Bowl in their lifetime. You know what I mean? So you got to feel for them. You got to feel for them,
Listen, we have been to 4 Super Bowls. We have been to 8 championships in the Super Bowl era. So all we got to do is get there. And now you beware. I said we are 0-4 in the Super Bowl. We are 0-4 in the Super Bowl. Okay?
With a hole in the middle.
We're 4-4 in the championship games. But hey, we'll get the big one. Don't
you
worry.
A bunch of munchkins, man. They said you the hole in the middle.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I know you ain't talking after the time. After that ancient Israel flogging y'all took this past week, you ain't even. I don't even know.
I know.
I used to get them now.
Hey, Bruce, I know we got to move on, but Bruce, I got to tell you this real quick story. I was on TikTok, and this guy was trying. He was gathering all his Dallas Cowboy stuff. He had already put his foot through the TV, grabbed all his Cowboy things. Since I've been born, they only won 1 Super Bowl. I'm tired. We tired. I said, dude, you ain't playing for the team. It's just a game. So, Bruce, if you feel that way, hey, Jerry West says, Bruce, if you start feeling that kind of way, call one of us. Like, one.
let me get back to my brother. Did you make your pick on the Dodgers? Was that the one we talking about? The Dodgers and the Mets?
He said the Mets.
He said, okay. Oh yeah, I think we got. Is that you, Bob, on the phone? All right. We're doing good, Bob. Bob McCormick with our. Hold up, Bob. Hold up, Bob.
Dodgers and the Yankees in the World Series.
Bob, we're not going to have anything to argue about.
A few times, but I got a lot of sports to talk about tonight.
Go ahead, Bob.
We're all set. Okay, good. Let's talk about the trades that happened today. Wide receiver Devontae Adams, the Raiders traded to the reunited with quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Vegas will receive an additional third-round pick next year, and it put in place a second-round choice. New York is 2-4, losing the 3 straight. The Jets play the Steelers Sunday night. As for the other trade, the Browns and wide receiver Amari Cooper for the Bills for a 6th-round pick next season and a 7th-round pick in 2026. Well, guess who's upset now, Jerry? You'll never guess. California Jerry Jones. He got heated during his weekly radio appearance. Asked about the team's lack of aggressiveness and the 3-3 started with one of the Cowboys' worst home losses during Jones's tenure. It was announced the 2028 Super Bowl will return to Atlanta. New Orleans will host the big game this season. The Dolphins head coach McDaniel expects their quarterback Tua. I'm not going to try to butcher his last name, but their starting quarterback Tua, he'll play again this season after suffering a concussion last month. Cardinals rookie Marvin Harrison Jr. took off the field after his helmet collided with the side of Green Bay's linebacker McDuffie. Hunters head coach Jim Harbaugh briefly left Sunday's game after an abnormal heart and Harbaugh later returned that game. Lions defensive Aiden Hutchinson carted off the field with a leg injury. He's expected to make a full recovery when he returns to the scene. Former quarterback Chris Harris officially retires as a Bronco. Outside Giants linebacker Don Prouctions is on IR, meaning he'll miss the next 4 days. And here's a story that should interest everybody. Commissioner Roger Goodell is holding the Super Bowl outside the U.S. is a possibility. Interesting. College football, Texas is still number 1. Oregon is 2 and Penn State 3. Italy, Yale lost to Dartmouth in overtime. Southern beat Pace. Hellas running back Amir Danley is out after injuring his shoulder in a loss to him this past weekend. Cross also lost to his savior. Colorado's Travis Hunter expected to play Saturday against Arizona. He is exit as Saturday's loss to Kansas State with his shoulder injury. Time to pro basketball, the 76ers forward. Paul George, he's got issues with his team, but it checks out okay. There's no official timetable for how long he'll be out. Big man Joel Embiid is out for the his team. I got 2 guys and knees on the Clippers. Leonard, he's out with his knee. Status is uncertain for the season opener. This past weekend was the NBA Hall of Fame ceremony. Carter and 13 others went into the hall. Among them, Chauncey Phillips, Michael Cooper, Jerry Bennett, from Collins, Charles Smith. And on Saturday, Malik son, Michael Jordan and Magic and a whole bunch of other former NBAers and current ones, they were at an awards gala. In baseball, tonight, Soto hit a home run. Let's play tomorrow. Hockey is underway, Jerry. The Rangers, Islanders, and I Devils take everything. And getting this NFL owners through ratings by a minority stake in the Las Vegas Raiders. That's what I think.
All right, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Bob. We thank you for the sports report. I got a question. He said Charles Smith. The same Charles Smith for the Knicks. Oh, the coach. Okay. I was going to say the guy. Oh, okay.
No,
The guy who couldn't make the layup at
Hey, Henry, that wasn't Butterfinger Smith he was talking about that time.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. But okay. When you say that okay, but I got a question with you guys now. Chauncey Billups. Now I'm not gonna question too much about Vince Carter. You guys think Chauncey Billups should be in the Hall of Fame? What you think, Kendall?
Big shot. I mean, he won a championship.
Yeah, one championship.
I think, one championship. I think his later years, he's borderline. And because they got some of the players in there, Chauncey Billups did dominate. He was playing during the time he was with Detroit. So I guess so.
Hey,
yeah.
but to be honest with you, he shouldn't have won that championship because Shaq and Kobe should have been. But anyway, he got the championship. What do you think, Don? Should he be in the Hall of Fame, though?
Yes, because I keep telling you guys, they're running out of people, and they got to start adding on. We see more names like Chauncey Billups,
but
they're going to be in there.
They should bring too many people. They bring all these people at one time.
Maybe Ben Wallace. I mean, they might bring him in there.
He already is. I mean, if you don't make it this year, you make it 1 year.
Yeah, he's been defensive player of the year a couple times.
Because the guys playing, you can't put in there.
What about you, Bruce? Should Chauncey Billups be in there? Hey, you think so?
And not because they look not in there yet. They got plenty.
You don't think some guys earned it ahead of him?
Yeah.
You.
I'm saying they're running out of people. Yeah.
I said it that way, but I literally meant people in every year, and there's always going to be people that we don't think should have been in or whether or not. We're always going to have that question.
Right.
It's just going to keep opening and opening.
I mean, so
I'm not surprised.
What about you, Henry? Is Chauncey Billups worthy of the Hall of Fame?
Well, I can't remember now. Let's take out the guy that needed Michael Cooper. So, yes, he got 5 championships or whatever. People are great.
Role player. Right.
But he made it when he got along with Chauncey.
But Cooper was good.
No, but what I'm saying
The Hall of Fame. Yeah, we're not talking about good because you got all stars. You got all stars, and you got.
He was well played. But could he lead a team by himself? Was he a star by himself? You could on the team with nobody else being the star.
Put him on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm never mind playing with Magic and Kareem. Put him on, let's say the Cleveland Cavaliers on Washington Bullets at that time. Would he be a Hall of Famer on his own?
So y'all don't
No. I can't say that.
The question is because I don't think Jason Tatum could lead a team by himself.
No, but
They consider him.
but he's different than Michael Cooper.
That is not true. That is what I'm saying. Emily said that Chauncey Billups to lead a team by himself.
No, he's a Michael Cooper. He's a Michael Cooper.
That's a Billups. We're talking
No, he's a Michael Cooper. He says the Michael Cooper won 5 rings.
I think they should take him.
Well, if he had to, he would. Yeah, but you get the right player. He still was the leader.
No, I think
Brown
Brown
was the leader. Why do you think he went to
Brown was the leader.
Okay. Should Chauncey Billups be it? Chauncey
Chauncey
Chauncey Billups be in the Hall of Fame? And Michael Cooper.
Chauncey Billups, he wasn't the same version of a Scottie Pippen, but played technically the same role in each of the teams that he has played for. There's no reason why he shouldn't be there. But I'm thinking like he may not make first time. He might go second ballot. He may not make. He's in already.
Yeah, Dr.
I missed that one. Well, I missed it. Yeah, but if he's already in this, well, Vince Carter, I expected Vince Carter to get inducted, but Chauncey, if he,
but Vince Carter winning the slam dunk contest.
He ran for like 20 years.
Slam dunk contest. Vince Carter has been just an asset to any team that he has played for, whether it's the Raptors, I believe it's the Nets. He played for somebody else, but the truth of the matter is, he's been a stalwart with every team that he's played for. But getting back to the Chauncey thing, if he's already in, that ain't even no discussion. He's supposed to be there, so he's where he needs to be. End of story.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Larry, ain't the end of the story, but go ahead, Larry. What you think, Chauncey Billups?
Chauncey Billups, he made it in. He didn't jump in. He just barely made it in. But Coop was defensive specialist. Coop did a whole lot for the Lakers that he's not giving credit for. He made the Lakers run, and he is no doubt in my mind.
Dr. J
The
jumped on the ladder.
Rock the Cradle.
No,
Yeah.
right. That highlight though.
Yeah.
That's the man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I think he should have been there before Chauncey Billups.
No, both of them went in at the same time. They both went in Saturday. But my son said it to me too. He said, Dad, he even questioned Vince Carter in that case. I said, I can't argue. I mean, the only thing Vince Carter really did, he was a slam dunk contest, and he was an exciting player. I'm not saying he was Mr. Excitement, Kendall. But what I'm saying, he don't have no rings. I mean, he didn't lead the league in scoring, I don't think. It wasn't like what other things he really got.
He stayed around for a long time. He got his stats.
That's what it doesn't come down to now. This is where we down to.
He ain't got no rings.
Don't have to have no rings.
And to be honest with you, the only thing they had up
Vince
there
was an all-star just about every year.
Yeah,
Right?
but if you talk about guys in the Hall of Fame, you got a whole list.
No, I understand that, but what I'm
You got a list.
no, but I'm saying when they put this little stat up there, the only thing they said, I think, was 2000 All-Star game slam dunk contest. It wasn't like he had an NBA leading score. No, Vince Carter. I said Vince Carter.
Exactly.
He deserved to be there because he was a showman. I give him one just for that.
And he watched the game. The only thing they said, I think the slam dunk contest winner. They didn't have a whole lot of that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like an NBA All-Star, 5 times. None of that. But the leading scorer in the NBA. He had the legal score. He had the legal score.
Skills at the same time.
And you know what I'm saying? But he deserves to be in the
I got a problem with Vince. I said my son questioned me about that when we watched it today. I said, well, Vince Carter, I'll let him in. But Chauncey and Michael Cooper, like I said, I know Larry. Oh, yes, Vince Carter was.
If Vince Carter had the rings, he'd been right there. Just had the rings. Just had the rings. That's what
Dominic's in there. You can arguably say that Vince Carter participated in one of the 3 greatest slam dunk contests. He was really the only one. You got to go with Dominique versus Jordan. Even Spud Webb versus Dominique before. Then you also had that Aaron Gordon. Remember Gordon versus Zach Levine? That right there. That might be the number 1. Yeah.
But my son said Vince Carter got. You agree with that? If you're gonna steal something, leg.
No. Vince was not in North Carolina. he wasn't even a star. The kid Antoine, the star, but Vince Carter not.
All right, okay. I don't want
I can tell you something.
I never seen Kobe take over a 7-footer. Remember that Frederick Weiss? Over him.
Hey, Jerry, if you're listening,
Yeah.
and then come back and
Yes.
Okay. Let me. Anybody else on that? Any comments on the you guys think Hall of Fame is out of here now?
One more thing about Vince Carter and the Dunker. Where would you guys with Michael, Dominique, Mel Dawkins, Michael where would you rate Vince Carter?
Top 3. Michael, Dominique, and Vince Carter.
Right there with them all.
Top 3.
I'll put Vince at number 1.
That's right.
Right there with them all.
Right there.
As far as a dunker, yeah. I'll put Vince up there as a dunker, yeah.
I know Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, that one. That Aaron Gordon. That was
the best.
to me. That was the best one. Yeah. They didn't miss a dunk or anything. Yeah,
they got all these games.
You got to look at the games. Vince was a dunker in the game.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, he was a dunker in the game.
That's where he did most of his
gotta
work.
put him, you got to put him right up there.
Well, I got to go with Vince man when it comes to dunking.
In game, yes, sir.
Yeah, in game, yes.
In-game dunkers, you tell me. I'm going to give you 4 in-game dunkers. Sean Kemp, Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter.
What about Dr. J?
Dr. J. Oh, my God. Hold on. Wait a minute.
You don't move.
I messed up. Dr.
Hey,
J.
you blew a few. If you left the doctor out,
Doctor, listen, the doc could be number 1.
Put mayonnaise on your next sandwich.
The doctor invented that.
No, but Doc should be number 1.
Tell Jim that Vince Carter stole Kobe's dunk. Look who stole all the doctor's dunks.
All of them did.
Yeah, everybody.
All of them stole the doctor's dunks.
Yeah,
Even though Magic Johnson to this day still talks about that dunk that Dr. J had on Michael Cooper when he did that little swing. I watched that highlight time after time. I'm like this. Coop, you should have just stood at the foul line and waited.
He got embarrassed.
That one highlight is if you're gonna go into the Basketball Hall of Fame, that highlight's one of the first things you see when you walk in. And look,
you know what? When Doc went in the Hall of Fame, he should have took Cooper with him.
He might as well.
It made both of them famous.
I finally got my answer though.
And Bruce, but you
it's watered down.
It is watered down.
But you want to hear something funny? Now, I know we're all Christians, but you remember Parliament Funkadelics. How you think they got the idea for the song, "We Love You, Dr. Duncanstein"? No, that's not what they said.
Wasn't Duncanstein Darryl Griffith? Wasn't that Darryl Griffith in Utah back in the day?
So.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me get back to football too. I know we're excited. We talked about baseball. We talked a little bit about now basketball a little bit. Get back to football. But let me just say this is WJRG, Big Don Production Sports Talk. I'm Dr. Jerry Green along with Big Don for Big Don Production. We have my man Every Moment Move, Kendall Tyson.
Yes,
we got the legend to my right, Brother Bruce Austin. We have the Bishop all the way from Maryland, Bishop Ernest Richard, one of the proudest and biggest bishops in the body of Christ. My brother from Jacksonville, Henry Green. What's up, bro? And also Larry, also from Maryland. So we're the sports team. Also, I want to give out a shout out to Pastor Walter and his wife Pam celebrating her birthday in Jamaica.
Enjoy yourself, brother.
And
Happy birthday.
Enjoy yourself.
McCormick with our news update, our sports update all the time.
Our buddy Bob.
All right, so Bruce, we gotta talk about the Cowboys, man. What's going on with your boys, man?
I'm gonna talk about the Minnesota Vikings, but anyway.
No.
Take care of Kendall first.
Hold on. Because I'm not making any predictions, and this is just an opportunity. It's an opportune time for me to get on this bandwagon, right? Because I don't know nothing about Minnesota. I just know they've been losing all the time, and they wear purple, and I like that color. So I'm just gonna go with Minnesota Vikings in the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. That's where I'm going.
Minnesota and Kansas.
And I'm
going down, Larry.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Listen, Detroit just lost their defensive player, but Detroit's nice. But I'm thinking, I'm going with this. I'm going to make this one. Minnesota's going to show you that for real. They're going to beat Detroit this week.
Go ahead, Bishop. That's his team. So let Bishop say something. I'll let Henry say something. Go ahead, Bishop.
Well, listen, Kendall done said it all. Let's just leave it right where it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate the fact that I think it's Aiden. I think his name is. They got hurt with that. Because I mean, it kind of. No, but wait a minute. I was going to say Minnesota just got back Hockenson. And, I'm going to put it to you like this. Detroit has two flaws on offense. First of all, Goff holds that ball way too long. And with the type of defense Minnesota has, Goff has 2.5 seconds to get rid of the ball. A split second longer, and he's going to be eating AstroTurf or whatever they got. They got AstroTurf in Minnesota. So long story short, I expect a great defensive game from Minnesota. The question is, can Sam Darnold get out of his way? Because the last 6 quarters, Sam Darnold has not been that great. The defense has actually bailed Minnesota out if you've been watching those games. And I mean, offense has got to come across. Jefferson's doing his thing. Addison just got back. He's doing his thing. And of course, long story short, I just need the offense to just click like the offense ought to. Kevin's doing a great job, man. Let me stop right there. Kendall said it all already, so I'm going to leave it alone. Minnesota, Kansas City. I'm just saying, Minnesota, Kansas City in the Super Bowl. We're going to whoop your tail. It's revenge time.
Let me go, Larry. I go, my brother. Go ahead, Larry.
Hey, Bishop, all that purple you got there, in a couple of weeks, all that's coming down.
No, it ain't. No, I want you to see. You see that shit right down there? You see that?
All that glitter, all that purple.
We coming into port.
Hey, Larry, you already got red for a second team anyway. You already got red waiting to go up anyway.
So Larry, what you think about what he said? Minnesota, they're going to be in the Super Bowl with against your team, the Chiefs. What do you think?
They're not going to make it, though. They're not going to make it.
Larry.
They're not going to make it because right now, San Francisco and Green Bay is finding their stride. And that don't even include Washington. Washington played a great game against the Ravens. And that quarterback is getting better and better every day. Minnesota better look out.
Okay. Wow. Go ahead, Henry Green. What's up, man? What you think? Minnesota and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl or what?
Well, because right line playing Minnesota.
Wow. Okay.
Both in the same division. This really show how for real Minnesota is because Detroit Minnesota's playing great. It's gonna be the biggest this season. So we'll see all the questions about how we'll know. Sunday about 4 o'clock, these two teams
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead, Don. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, we seen Kendall flip flop before, but this league was so big. I expected him
Hey,
to go
listen, man, bandwagon jumping, brother. I'm here, man.
Big jump.
I'm here, man.
Don't let him intimidate you, Kendall.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
flipped
backing down.
This was a big jump, Kendall.
It don't matter. Listen, I'm going with this one, man.
I'm pretty
Come
sure.
on, Kendall. I got plenty of room, man. The
Hey,
boat's
listen.
coming in, Kendall. You
Listen,
got plenty of room,
You
baby.
go bandwagon jump.
You know what I
You
like
gotta
about
jump big. You gotta
Hey,
go big, huh?
You know what I like about both of these guys? Both of them got red in the background. So soon they leave, both of these guys on the
I
Chiefs.
still have
If
Kansas.
they meet, both of these guys already got their red in the background.
I still have Kansas City.
See, both of them got their red
I
in the
still
background.
have-
They can't lose.
I have Kansas City and
But one of them
Minnesota.
gonna win, right? One of them will go win.
Even the
Listen.
Minnesota fans, I have literally told the Minnesota fans that they know I have never been a Minnesota fan before this year. I am legitimately bandwagon jumping. Matter of fact, I should go ahead and just market bandwagon. I am the bandwagon jumper right now. That's what it is.
And we all know
I'm going Kansas City versus Minnesota in the Super Bowl.
I'm just saying this was the biggest.
If I'm gonna go, I'm going big, Don. If I'm gonna
Kendall, I would actually invite you to come go with me because December 10th, I'm going to Minnesota to US Bank Stadium and watch Minnesota beat up on Chicago. I'd invite you, but I'm going to know.
You know what? I thought Bishop and Kendall was in the back seat with you.
Hey,
Hey, listen, when my team wasn't going anywhere, yeah, I was in the back seat, but now that we just bought our own bus, I'm out of here, pal.
Listen,
hey, that car gonna stop though. It's gonna stop on you.
listen, I'm in the car with Larry. I'm in the car with.
One thing you
I'm
ain't,
bandwagon jumping.
Hey, Larry,
you ain't never got to worry about being stranded nowhere.
No.
Hey, Larry, you can save their seat. They'll be back.
You got to see the
Save the seat for them, man. They'll be back.
All right.
They coming back home.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, listen.
We got the number. The number is 475-227-2170. If anyone wants to give us a call and have any comments for sports talk tonight, you guys having some fun tonight, boy.
Oh, we having
You
good
guys
time.
having
Hey,
a good
Kansas City play.
Well,
Kansas City play San Francisco this Sunday.
Yeah, no, I had to get Bruce. Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead, Bruce. We're talking about Minnesota. What was the question again?
Minnesota and
Detroit,
Yeah, the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Both
of them be in the Super
yeah,
Bowl.
with Minnesota being the Super Bowl.
Do you expect both of them not to be there this year?
Come on.
Who you got,
Dallas
Bruce?
ain't gonna be there.
Who you got? Bruce? We're gonna talk about Dallas in a minute.
We're going to turn it around.
All right.
So you got the Cowboys.
I'm going down with the ship.
All right. So you got the Cowboys. All right.
Yeah.
So
Cowboys in Baltimore.
well,
in the Super Bowl.
okay. Well, what I gotta say, Henry, on that one, I agree with you.
Cowboys
Sunday,
and who?
Baltimore.
Baltimore, he said.
All right.
Sunday-
I can hear Baltimore. Go ahead.
No,
ahead.
Sunday's game is going to be a big game, right, for the Lions and for the Vikings. So, like to my brother's point, we got to wait and see because you can't just look over Detroit now. Detroit playing good ball, and Bruce can speak to that. Bruce, since we're talking about Detroit and the Cowboys, what the Cowboys got to do, Bruce? I mean, what's going on with them? Kendall said they lost like 4 straight games at home, man.
Yeah, but they
Yep.
got
By
a lot
over
of
20
problems.
points.
They got a lot of problems, man. They got a lot of problems.
Well, some of the guys are still hurt on defense, right?
But that ain't no excuse. That
Okay.
ain't no excuse. I mean, I think they got problems in the locker room, man. I'm not too high on CD Lamb. Man. He's doing a lot of wishy-washy stuff during the game. You watch the game.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He turned into a Cooper since he got that money. You know what I mean? He not running the plays out. You know what I mean? But
So it's not all Dak, though. I mean, I don't.
the biggest problem down is the defense. The biggest problem.
But Bruce, the offense ain't scoring no points either.
I'm not leaving
20
them
to
out.
3.
I knew Bruce was going to say that.
I'm not leaving them out. I'm saying their biggest problem is the defense. Everybody know that.
How many games you going to win with 9 points, Bruce?
The defense be on the field so much, Bruce, because
No, it ain't because the defense. They're giving up all them points in the beginning of the game, so you can't sit
Yep.
there on the
First
on the
half.
field, all that. It's
Yeah,
not
they get
that
outscored.
They can't stop nobody. In order for the
100
defense
or
to get off the field, it's their job to stop the other team offense to get off the field.
But the offense, I mean, if they came out and scored, let's say, Detroit, the Lions came out and scored. No, but Dak and the offense, yeah, but they're not scoring the
They had
ball.
turnovers in the red zone. That's what they did. They had good drives. They had turnovers and Dak threw 2 interceptions.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean?
But they got to score more than 9 points.
Nine
what I'm
points,
saying
Bruce.
is-
Let's say they both stink then.
Yeah, but
you
listen-
can't just put it on the
Yeah, but
defense
listen to what I'm
and
saying.
your offense only scored 9 points.
I'm saying y'all were saying that the defense got to get off the field. I'm saying it's not that Dallas wasn't moving the ball; they had critical turnovers.
Right, that's true.
Once they got down in the red zone.
Right.
What
That's all I'm
does that
saying.
mean? That's giving them a
Well, they
Look,
definitely got
you got the
score,
highest
but I'm
paid
saying
quarterback in the league, and you guys offense ain't
that don't
doing
mean
nothing.
anything. That don't mean
Well,
anything.
we see that now.
Yeah, that don't
We
mean
can see that. Too bad the owner didn't see it when he gave him all that money.
Yeah, but all of them making money. All of them ain't winning. Like I told y'all before, that
Look,
ain't the
now-
only one ain't winning.
Bruce, you ain't getting away from this. 9 points, man. Let's stop blaming the defense.
Listen.
Maybe if the offense picked it up, the defense could pick it up.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I agree
Stop
with that.
blaming the defense when your offense is stinking it up real bad. 9 points.
I said the whole team. I didn't just blame it on the defense.
Okay, then let me go with our football man too. Larry, what's the Cowboys' problem, man? I mean, Bruce is saying
The Cowboys' problem starts in the locker room. Because right now, the team, everybody's going their own separate way. Even the people that's hurt, they don't really want to be there anymore. You know, everybody's trying to get out. You don't have the right players. Their season is over. Their coach is fired.
wow,
Mhm.
just that simple.
I believe that.
Go ahead, Henry. Then I'll go with the Bishop on that end.
Well, I'm blaming it on Jerry Jones because Dallas has a good running game.
Okay.
He became one-dimensional. And so when you make that throw the ball, like, you don't understand.
Make it
So
easy.
with no running game, because he didn't bring his kids and he didn't do it.
And that's
So
true.
it's one-dimensional. You can't run the ball.
And they can't stop
you
you.
run. They can't know the defense. I'm hoping if they could run the ball, then they could kill some coming on the side and you back on he's trying to throw the ball. Because they're one-dimensional. That to me, that's what hurt him. I don't know what Jerry Jones was thinking. They have a field, but you get out there with no running back.
Okay, that's a great point. Go ahead, Bishop. On that, the Cowboys. Well, what they got to do, bro?
First, stop sipping their own juice. That's number one. Number two, no, really, honestly, I'll leave you alone, Bruce, because I mean, we Met fans and we Knick fans, so I'm gonna be easy on you today, okay?
No, but I'm with you on them Cowboys. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help you.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I mean, they got rid of that. At least if they had kept Pollard, they'd have had something of a running game.
I'm not mad. Why they got
Well,
rid of
he
him?
wasn't. He was listen. I mean, what's your running back doing now? The
They
same.
made, yeah, but listen, they made Pollard the lead back last year. And he proved that he couldn't handle it.
Well, see,
That's why they got rid of him.
say this. Pollard had a hearing problem. They said lead back, not leave back. So he got he left and went to Tennessee. Okay, and now, so you know, I don't know. Maybe he's dyslexic. I'm not sure what the story is. CeeDee Lamb feels like he's an island to himself because he can't get no help. Your other receivers are standing around talking about, yo, what's my motivation? No, your motivation is you making money, get paid. And poor Dak Cousins, I ain't gonna call him Dak Cousins no more. Dak Prescott's doing all right. The problem is he ain't got nobody to throw to. They cover CD and he ain't got nowhere else to go. Your tight end can't get nothing done. Your number 2 receiver can't get nothing done. You might as well put the water boy in the game.
All right, Kendall, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, if you don't have a running game, then the secondary can just play off the line, and that's why CeeDee Lamb can't do anything. It's not that CeeDee Lamb is open. It's just that when Dak backs up, he looks out there. He's got like 8 defensive backs out there and like 3 or 4 receivers. So, like you said, no running game, can't do anything about that. Running game softens it up, and that's why Baltimore scares me in the AFC.
Wow.
Derrick Henry.
Go ahead, Don. The Cowboys, man. What can they do, bro? I mean, can they turn the season around or what?
No, the season's not going to be turned around this year. I think we all can agree on that. And I see what you guys mean, no running game. But I still think, Dak should run the ball a little bit then, you got nobody to throw to. You see the great quarterbacks, they get a few yards out of it.
Right.
Why
that's
don't
true.
Dak do that? Move around.
He don't want to get hurt.
If you watch the game, every time Dak take the snap, they got 4 men in his face before he can even get started. The offensive line ain't doing nothing. I mean, the whole team is in disarray.
Right,
You know what I mean? They got a rookie guard, and God, and he keep getting beat. I mean, they all, like I said, they all messed up. Offense, defense, coaching, everything.
Wow.
It's not going to get together this year.
Wow, that's bad.
I
Man.
don't think so.
That's bad. That's bad because I mean I enjoy watching the Cowboys. They're America's team.
Well,
But I don't want to see
them on
disrespect.
paper till I saw the game. I wanted to change my pick.
Wait.
This is proof.
But you talk Friday. Go ahead, Bruce. I'm sorry.
This is proof too that the running back position is not extinct.
Right.
See, they want to say
Right.
plenty of running back. You don't need a running back no more. This is proof that you still need
Yeah, you need a
a
running back.
running game.
Yes,
because
you do.
if you don't have a running game, it's easy on the defense.
Right.
They blitz you every time.
Right.
If you ain't got no blocking, you ain't gonna have no running game. Like
Exactly.
what you said, the way they was in there on Dak.
Exactly.
Well,
I
a
agree.
running game, they'd have been in on that too.
Yeah, I agree.
People don't realize that Ezekiel Carr was picked over Derrick Henry when they came out the same year, and I used to wonder why. I was wondering. No back should have come out over Derrick Henry after winning the national championship with Alabama and his size and strength. But when Terry Pollard was doing his thing, Ezekiel Carr was in the backfield, but Ezekiel Carr knew how to block. At least you had something like that going
Ezekiel
on.
Elliott.
Sorry about that. I'm thinking about Ezekiel Carr, our boy from Hill House, man.
You all
Class
right?
of 80.
You all right?
Yeah, man. Oh, hey, man. If he's
No,
out
but
there,
you
give me a
on
call.
the money though. You on
Yeah,
the money with
he
that.
knew how to block,
Right.
and a lot of the running backs aren't doing stuff like that. When you go back to your Cowboy glory days, you always had a bad running back, even if it was that Dwayne guy back in the day, Dwayne Thomas or Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith was more than just a runner. Emmitt Smith did a lot of little things. That's why he's the all-time leading runner. And I just think that that's what they're missing. They're missing those intangibles. You look at Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott was okay. I didn't like him that much, but you can't drink the haterade on him. The guy blocked.
Right.
And that was it. And that gave Dak Prescott some time. If you think about Dak Prescott's rookie year, he didn't throw a lot of interceptions. Dak's a talented player. But if you got no time, nothing you can do.
Yeah, and if you notice, Dallas always had a nice fullback too. Remember Moose Johnson?
Newhouse,
Moose Johnson.
Moose. Yeah, they always had somebody.
And that's what they use Zeke for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zeke took a lot of pressure off that.
Yeah.
Because like you said, he did what Pollard couldn't do. He did
Yeah.
all that good blocking. I remember a lot of blitzes, he picked the blitz up. Pollard was too small for that, so they missed all of that.
Okay. Listen, what about the Larry? Start with you, bro. The Buffalo Bills, they beat the Jets 23-20 last night. What are you guys' thoughts on that game? Aaron Rodgers, is the Jets in trouble or what, man? The Buffalo Bills and the Jets. Go ahead, Larry.
I think Aaron Rodgers is a prima donna. He blames everybody else on the field for not doing their job, but he don't look at the job that he's doing. Now he got his famous receiver coming in from Oakland, but that's not going to make a difference because Aaron Rodgers is so cocky. He thinks he is the best quarterback on the planet, and he doesn't understand that he's not getting it done. He's throwing interceptions. He's not getting away from tackles, and he doesn't have it.
Wow. Okay. Go ahead, Bishop. The Buffalo Bills, are they going to make the playoffs? Are they going to be a good team or what? They just beat the Jets last night.
The Buffalo Bills will more than likely make the playoffs because they're probably going to win the AFC East. Aaron Rodgers is trying to make a bid. And honestly, if you watched that game last night, the Jets had a couple of opportunities where they should have won that game. I mean,
right.
those two field goals that were missed, missed, and that one strike down the field about 50, 60 yards down, where I don't know whether the guy fell down, decided to lay down. I don't know what happened to homeboy. All I know is his legs said, I quit. And that was it. So, but it showed me that Buffalo does have defensive weaknesses that can be exposed. So if the Jets, if they're getting Devontae, who's it? Devontae Adams? What is his name? They get him and put him up along with Hall and they get Wilson. The Jets have a good shot at possibly even having a shot at winning that division for the first time in 60 years. Let's wait and see what happens. Aaron Rodgers, I agree with you. I agree with Larry. Pompous, arrogant, thinks he's the end all. He doesn't realize that he's 105 now. That's in football years. So kind of let it go, Aaron. You need your wheelchair prone and Social Security ready. So make good with this year, because next year I doubt if you'll be playing.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, the Buffalo Bills and the Jets, man. Which team you think will make noise?
Because that division with Tua here, you got the Patriots in the division. Winning the division, if Adams if they split then it pretty much except for one, I think.
The Minnesota game.
We only got 2 wins, I think.
They got 2 wins.
Right.
Okay. I mean, but the Jets aren't that good, but they're in the
Oh, the stinky.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm going to agree with the fact that Aaron Rodgers should really exercise his ability to try to bring a team together and really look in the mirror. He's not playing up to his potential, so they're not going anywhere.
Go ahead, Don. What you think, bro?
Well, I definitely think, Buffalo, they probably played one of their worst games, and the Jets still couldn't make it. You can blame it on the kicker. Yeah, he hit the goal twice. He just couldn't put it inside.
Right.
But I think Buffalo is going to come out of that division because the Jets done showed they had every opportunity to beat the Buffalo. Buffalo played one of the loudest games I had seen them play all year, and they still was able to beat the Jets because the Jets is just not that.
But the Jets lost 2 games in a row with the field goal kicker. Even the other game when they lost, I can't remember the team that beat them. That was the field goal kicker. Missed the field goal again.
Blame the field goal kicker, but
that's what I'm saying. But he's still on the team. But I'm just saying. So you got to make that. You got to make
always come down to the field goal kicker.
No, but that's your job.
You got the great Aaron Rodgers.
No, but that's your job.
Should always come down.
No, if Aaron Rodgers bring it to the point where you should kick the football at the 30-yard line or the 40 or the 50, that's your job.
Yeah,
I mean, he did his part.
He
did his part. His job is to get you in field goal range. That's his job.
Well, his job was to score too, but he didn't get in that end.
But that's what they got you for. You're the field goal kicker.
What they had 6 points. What was the score finally? I remember they had 6.
20-23.
23-20.
So they did get 1 touchdown there.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
1 touchdown.
I mean, then the other guy he fell down. I mean, when the ball was right there and it was intercepted by one of the Buffalo players. I mean, he fell down. I mean, the ball was right there, right? That was really catchable.
Well, you know what, Jerry? If you look at that play, when he fell down, the Buffalo player had pure access to that pickoff. There was nothing you can do about that. But the whole thing is this: even if he's coming back to the ball, I don't think he would have caught it anyway, because I don't think he realized the ball was there. When he turned around, he was almost shot, which is probably why he fell down. Either that or he didn't want to be embarrassed because he was going to look bad. I'm not sure which it was. Just not sure, man. The thing is, bottom line, Henry said it better. With the Jets, they have a shot, but the truth of the matter is, can they get past Buffalo? They'll play them one more time. This time, they're playing in New York the next time. No, they're playing in Buffalo next time because Buffalo beat them in New York. So, and that's a hard place to win.
Yes, it is.
Especially if they play in December, January, or basically December, because Buffalo, their idea of a snowstorm, their idea of a snow flurry is 8 feet. So I don't know what the Jets are going to do with that.
Go ahead, Bruce. Buffalo and the Jets, man.
Yeah, but I think
Because you guys are real hard at Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers played decent. I mean,
I said it from the beginning.
well,
but I think-
he didn't get hurt yet, though. Go ahead, Bruce.
yeah, but I think Devontae Adams will take a lot of pressure off the other receivers and open things up for Rodgers. So I think they got a good shot.
Okay.
I
When
It's
that
not too
division?
late. It's still early. Sure, they got a shot.
Okay. So
I mean,
you guys,
Buffalo lost what, 2 games?
about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Buffalo lost 2 games. They're
That
14.
division's a toss-up.
Yeah, so
and
they
Rodgers
right- they right
almost
there.
twitched his ankle in that game, Bruce. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still say he ain't gonna finish the
Yeah,
year.
but
out.
don't say that
He
too
came,
loud.
he
He might
came real
twist it
close.
out.
You know, he was hurt a little bit. He limped a little bit. What's
Yeah.
gonna happen the next game?
Yeah, and the guys trying to hurt him, man. They want him out the game, man. They
Hey,
supposed to.
hey, Don, next game gonna get his feelings hurt. Okay, that's all he's got left. That's all
I
he
think
got
Devontae
left.
Adams will help him. They'll help him a lot.
Yeah, no. You got to. I mean, you got to blame the field goal kicker on the last 2 games. It wasn't Aaron Rodgers' fault. The
That's
man,
just like the ref. Don't leave it in their hand.
okay, but that's your job to get the kicker.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's your job, Bruce.
It's like it's
They're paying you
the
for it,
rest
man.
of the team, the offense to score too, but they didn't.
Yeah, right. Field
All
goal
right.
people say, don't blame it on him.
No,
That's the
I got to
case,
blame it
man.
on you.
They better get a backup kicker by next week. Then.
I got to blame it on you. Okay, because if that's your job, that's all you do. You're not out there tackling nobody. You're not out there
Ain't they
catching the
kicker
ball.
a rookie? Ain't he a rookie?
I don't get what he is. Your job is to kick the ball. I get you in a position, a field goal range where
I
you can
agree.
kick.
I agree
Now,
with that.
if it's something like 60 yards or 65, okay. 35, 40, 50, you should be
All
making
day.
those. Right? I mean, especially when the game on the line.
No, I hear you.
All right, that's all I'm saying. I mean, though you blaming Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, yeah, he could do better. But if I get you down there to score and you don't score, it's your fault.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Just like I tell you, when I played baseball, I dropped the baseball one time. It was my fault. I mean, I was in center field. All right, bases loaded. I think my brother might have been there, but I embarrassed as I was. All right, runs poured in and we lost the game. It was my fault. I made up for it the next year.
I'm sure that kicker had a hard night.
All right, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I guess that's 2 games in a
I'm
row.
sure he went straight home and didn't come out the house.
Hey, Jerry, I'm very sure that you might have said it was your fault. You didn't stink though. Now, so go ahead. Let's put that in there. We're talking 2 different. That kicker, my goodness. I have an amputee grandfather who could have kicked better than that.
All right, it's 7 o'clock, 7:01. But let me just get this final topic, or maybe one more.
Can we go to picks? Can we go to picks from the weekend?
Okay, we gotta go to picks. But let me do this. The Eagles beat the Cleveland Browns, man, 20-16. Are you guys concerned about the Eagles? That's one of your topics, and I'll start with you then. Then we'll do the picks. The Eagles, they beat the Browns.
about playing that good. They should have beat Cleveland real bad. I mean, they real win. But everyone had one last year, and they lost 6 games in a row. Win this year. And the coach was yelling under the can. They don't look like they're going to do nothing.
Was that in Cleveland? Was that in Cleveland? Was that in Cleveland or in Philly?
I don't know.
I got to see where they played at, because if they played in Cleveland, then
I think
It don't matter. It don't matter where they play. Philly, no matter where they play, Philly put a hurt.
okay.
It don't matter whether
Exactly.
Bassett or Owen Field.
Is Cleveland not that bad? Are they?
Sure they are.
Go ahead, Larry. What you think about?
It's not. Go ahead.
I think they're who they are. They're not a great team like we thought they was. They're gonna finish. They don't even win the division. They're gonna fall behind the Redskins, and the Dallas and Giants are trying to figure out last place. But I think they're not that good.
Go ahead, Bishop. Philly or the Browns, man. I mean, is Philly going to do?
Honestly speaking, Deshaun Watson was an absolute disappointment. Let's just say that up front. With all the controversy he'd been through, I expected him to play better, but I'm even more disappointed in Jalen Hurts, because he does not look like the Jalen Hurts of old, and they just got AJ back. They just got Brown back. So, that's a good spotlight for them. But even with him back, they just could not seem to get it done. The defense I don't know what's happened to the defense. That Philly defense was a lot better than it was last year before. But this year, very suspect. And I mean, if they get to the playoffs, it's going to be by the skin of their teeth. Cleveland, they just need to just dump that team, revamp, sell everything. Just sell the suits, sell the helmets, sell the water boy, sell the towel boy.
It's just the quarterback. It's just the quarterback.
No, they got to dismantle that whole team because that team is just awful on every go pick a side, any side, defense, offense, special teams, coaches, water boy, towel girl, pick anybody.
Like my brother said, they traded Amari Cooper though. They got rid of him. But Henry, let me go with Ken with them and Donald Bruce. Then we'll do the picks. Go ahead, Ken. Do on the Eagles. They beat the Browns. What you think?
Well,
are you excited about Philly at all? No more?
Not anymore.
Okay.
And you know, it's funny because Philadelphia is where my daughter went to college, and Cleveland's where my daughter is doing a residency. And this is going to be the only time that Dad is not going to root for either of the teams that my daughter's city was in. Because remember, that was my excuse before. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm running out of excuses. So I just have to get off of the Philadelphia bandwagon and get off of the Cleveland bandwagon and go and put on a purple outfit and go and see the purple outfit lose in Kansas City. Come on, Larry. I'm being political. I'm a political bandwagon.
Wait a minute. Did he just go around and say?
Yes, I did.
He said put on a purple.
That's crazy.
Let me go back for a minute. Larry, help me out with this. Like, did he say put on a purple outfit and go hang out in Kansas City? Is that what he said?
No, he said with the Vikings.
No, listen.
He said,
you heard it, Ernie. You heard it, man. You heard it. But I'm
confused. He confused.
I'm not confused.
You all right. We got you.
Hey, Jerry, did I say I was starting trouble tonight? I said I was intentionally going to start some trouble tonight. That's what it's all about, trouble now. All right.
All right, Big Don, go ahead, man. So
he got it covered because he got a red outfit under that purple. As soon as something go wrong,
take the red off.
The red with the S gonna come out of him.
And you know what? When I saw that purple, I thought that was representing his head up in the clouds because Minnesota was winning. I didn't think of nothing. I said, man, his head is way up there in the clouds. You know what I mean?
You guys are rough.
Well, as far as the Eagles go, they really disappoint me this year. I like to, man, sort of. But they're definitely not the same team.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean, come on. They just barely won that game with a team that really not that great at all.
That's right.
Yeah, but Don, check this out. Look at the last couple of years. Look how many players they picked up. Between last year's season and this year. I mean, A.J. Brown and them for last season.
Right.
They got Barkley and all them guys this year. Lyman, the rookie, the Carter and all them out of Alabama.
I thought I was going to see something with all those guys. I really did.
They're still the same team.
The same team.
The coach going to get fired.
A little less than the same team because they were playing better a few years back.
Okay, you guys, we're going to do our picks. I don't think I picked this week, Bishop. It was my fault, man. I had a lot going on.
Don't feel bad. I didn't either. I thought
I just put mine, man.
We're in the same boat because I thought I picked and I looked and I realized I didn't pick this week.
Wow. Sorry, I got to pick for this week coming up. So, Larry, you pick anybody? What you go with, Larry?
Yes, I went 11-4.
11-4. Okay. Wow, that's not bad. 11-4.
Yeah, but what I get?
What did the legend get? Anybody know?
It didn't come up on the phone. It didn't come up on the phone. I was looking earlier.
Ken, did you pick this week?
No,
I didn't get a chance to pick.
I'm just going Kansas City, Minnesota against the field. That's it.
For some reason,
I put it in. Remember you told me I missed one?
But it says our picks are not in. It don't have us.
For last week? Is that it?
Yes, it don't have us under anything.
Wow. Okay, we got.
I'll tell you what it is in 30 seconds. Let me pull this thing up.
Pull it up, bro.
We see if that's in there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who's on, who's up. Here we go. Let's see. Let's go to the leaderboard here. Okay, no, I want week 7. I got to back up. I need last week.
Week six.
Week 6 is what I need. Week 6.
No wonder, because it's saying week 7.
Yeah, that's for this week.
Yeah, well, you got there's a button on the bottom. Here it is in a nutshell. He-Man 1954. That's Larry. 12. Iceman, 12. Okay. Iceman, 12. WJRG, that's Gary, 12. Larry, 11. Big John, 10. I'm not on the board because I didn't pick.
Okay.
So you did actually.
So Ernie, what was my pick again?
You had who are you? He-Man 54?
He-Man 1954.
You were this week's winner at 12 wins. As a matter of fact, you're tied with Iceman. You and Iceman are tied at 12 wins apiece.
Now, Henry, what is in 1954?
Both of you lost the Denver game. Who's Iceman?
You were born in 54?
Yeah. He was born in 54. Wait a minute. Hey, Weston, he was hatched in 54. He wasn't born. No, let me stop.
Bruce, I think you got 11, Bruce.
Yeah.
You on the
Oh my God.
right,
Yeah, if you went to WJRG, you got 11.
Got 11 picked this week, right?
I don't think I picked.
Yeah, so this is Bruce.
Well, and Bruce, you can go in and change yours. You can go in and change yours, Bruce, but you and Larry are tied at 11 apiece, and then Big Don comes in at 10, and I got none. Everybody lost the Broncos game.
I had to stick with Larry.
Everybody lost that Broncos game. And then if Iceman had picked, if he had gone to Buffalo instead of the Jets, he'd have ended up tying. He would have probably ended up winning overall. That was your only loss, Iceman. No, that you had.
Henry, I got a question. When does the NBA starts, man? They start their regular season. Is it this week? Next Friday?
Next Friday.
All right, so we got a Friday show next Friday live on television.
Yeah, next Friday, next Thursday, the season starts.
Yeah.
Okay, either next Friday or next Thursday. Okay, so we got to start getting some basketball news in there as well.
And
man.
we also have other sports that are going down. People don't realize this.
WNBA?
Well, not the WNBA, but also this thing called the Professional Fighters League. You have the MMA, UFC.
Yes.
You got this guy named Francis Ngannou. He won, and then he left, and then he boxed and he knocked down Tyson Fury, but now he's signed for the Professional Fighters League. And if you see what the numbers they're getting on a Saturday night, and then it's interesting because New Haven right now, whether you know it or not, like back in the day, they talk about it. We got a hotbed of professional fighters that I would love to bring here. We got a guy named Mark Knox who actually trained all the state troopers. We got a Kenny Streeter who trained all the correction officers. Got a kid named Verdell, man, who, I'm a fighter. I would always say, my fights are going to end with him standing up and him laying down on the ground. You get this guy on the ground, he got a whole new game on the ground. You'll be like, what the heck? We got, and I think that could also correlate with the fact that we are a gospel radio talk show, and we can also correlate that with the nonviolence and the violence that's happening in domestic violence. We could deal with different issues when it comes to sports. So just letting us know we got other things going on.
But I do want to say, on this television platform, Big Don Production, WJRG Television Network, we're going to be doing a lot of talk shows. We're going to be talking about a lot of issues in the community. So it's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be talking about. Yeah. Tell you right now.
We're here now.
We do Action First broadcast on Thursday with Dr. Wayne. We bring in a special guest every Thursday. Yeah. But I do want to get a panel together.
Tell the people how to pull this up on television.
Okay, yes, we're on the Apple TV, we're on Roku, and also the Fire Stick, and also we have a website. I got to get the website link, but I can send out a link. Also, we're on Facebook Live when we come on. But also, like I said, Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. We're on those right now, but mainly the Fire Stick. That it looks good. So I'll give out more detail how people can log on.
So if they go on the Fire Stick, what did that bring up? WJRG?
KMI. Am I right, Bishop?
It's a KMI, Kingdom Media International. As Jerry already mentioned, Roku, Fire Stick, Prime, Apple TV, and there are other channels that are coming up. Twitch is going to be up there at some point in time. There's several other channels that are coming. We got about 4 more channels coming very soon. So you guys,
KMI.
Yeah,
we're live right now.
Yeah, go in if you got Roku, download it. If you got a Roku TV, you should be able to pull it up. But pull up KMI International.
Easy.
Yeah.
Fire Stick.
KMI, Kingdom Media International. I guarantee it's the best programming, Connecticut's #1 broadcasting media outlet. You do want to go there. Some great preaching, some great teaching, some great talk shows, some great podcasts coming up. We got a lot of great things coming. You don't want to miss out on this. If you're in Connecticut and you're watching this podcast, and I know you're watching, please, sir, please, ma'am, come support us. Who knows? You might get a show up there. All you gotta do is come talk to us.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna make it happen. All right, it's 7:14. I don't want to keep you guys. Bishop, you want to close out again, bro?
The closer,
like you always do.
I won't sing Purple Haze because Larry don't like me singing that song.
Don't do it. They'll think you in the cloud for real.
Let's go. Father God, thank you.
Any final remarks from anybody, man? Before any final remarks?
Hey, Bishop, don't get a purple face mask next time. Don't go for it.
Go ahead.
I would like to try to get one of those guys up here, though.
Absolutely. I will call them.
We will give that a shot.
Absolutely.
Because I've been slacking on my boxing.
That's okay. Listen, Don, I got you, brother. We got this.
All right, but one other final thing before you close, Bishop. We're going to be having our annual toy drive again on December the 21st. It's going to be in West Haven again. Our brother Kendall's going to be one of the hosts, and Sister Vera Franklin's going to be one of the hosts. So we're looking forward for a toy drive. I'll get these churches that's involved with our television network to be a part of it. And I'm looking for a lot of toys this year, looking to really be a blessing to our community. And it's probably going to be one of the first broadcasts that we're going to do live with entertainment. So we're gonna really push the KMI Big Down production at this event on December 21st. I'll give you more detail as we go forward. All right, Bishop, is that you, bro?
All right, and don't forget to make your picks, gentlemen. The sooner the better. You can always edit them up until 1 p.m. Sunday, except for the Thursday game once it launches. Father, we thank you for this opportunity, this time, and this chance to come before you. Thank you for keeping us throughout the course of the day, God. Thank you for keeping all hurt, harm, and danger away from us and from our families and from our loved ones and those with whom we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Now, guys, we leave this particular broadcast, but never your presence. Go with us, stand by us. Continue to lead, guide, guard, govern, protect, and correct us. Keep us in a right frame of mind, always thinking about you and where you want us to go. To those who are, Father, in the process of recovering, we pray for Brother Larry's daughter as she continues to recover. We thank you for Lady Doreen as she recovers. We thank you for Lady Vera for her recovery and for all that's going on in her life, for Bruce and his loved ones, and for Henry, his children, and the things that he's doing. God, and for Brother Pastor Walter out there, wherever they are, enjoying vacation. We pray for safe travels for Bob, Father God, for all that you're doing with him. Thank you for strengthening him, Father God, and for this great audience that's been listening to us. Continue to cause them to put the word out that WJRG is the station that's rocking the nation with the flavor that you savor in when it comes down to gospel radio. Thank you for doing all this for us. Now, unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. The only wise God be glory, majesty, dominion, and power, both now, henceforth, and forevermore. And let the men of God say amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, you brothers have a great evening.
Yeah, I do want to say as well that this show is going to be downloaded tonight, so anybody can watch it. And once you know how to log on, get on there, tell your friends.
Okay, I'll watch it on the website.
Yeah, just tell your friends they can go back and watch the show. It's going to be up there all week.
Yep.
Okay, on our network.
Okay.
Right.
That's
right.
Cool.
God bless you guys. Have a blessed night,
All right,
everybody.
God bless you.
God
Go
bless.
Vikings.
Get your head out these clouds.
All right, you guys.
Please make sure you make your pick. Please make your picks. Please make your picks.
All right.
All right.
All right.
God bless.
God bless.